Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Sona64, and I've got some COD gameplay for you. Today is December 31st, 2014. It is the eve of 2015, and my birthday is coming up soon, which I'm really excited about. I'm not really getting anything, I'm just turning 1 year older. Not really a big deal. But yesterday, I wanted to recap. Also, you've got some COD gameplay because, well, I've still been enjoying it. The honeymoon stage has been going for a while. It's weird. I mean, this game is 2 months old, and I'm still excited every single time I play it. I don't know. You think it just gets old after a month, but it's still fun, like I thought it was. Which means me spending $60 on it was worth it, which is funny because it's COD. But anyway, yesterday was a pretty exciting day. Besides getting to see my lovely, beautiful girlfriend, this woman's amazing. She made my day so much better because she brought me. Well, not only did she see me that day, because it's nice to see her, she brought me to Micro Center, which, if you're not a PC enthusiast or someone who buys computer parts in general, Micro Center is a computer store, but it's not just any computer store. It's not just oh yeah, computer store around the corner. Yeah, just head up there and buy yourself some DDR RAM. No, this is your ultra Walmart like Best Buy sized computer store. I mean, you take Staples or Walmart and you make it all computer. Everything computer related, computer components. Well, even just computers in general. They sell tablets as well, but they're, all together systems, like a set top desktop, Dell, and stuff. That's all in a small area in the back, but the showroom floor is all computer parts. I mean, it's like literally walking into Newegg or Tiger Direct. Against the wall in the back were graphics cards and motherboards, and they had like a full selection and stock of this stuff. I just wanted to cap some of my highlights of yesterday because I walked through the whole store, obviously, because it was everything that I've ever looked at on Newegg. Like, I've looked at a lot of stuff on Newegg. Everything I've ever looked at, it was there. Fans, SSDs that you could look at behind glass. They had Core i5 4690K overclockable i5s for $200. Things that you would see on sale on a website were right there behind glass on sale, affordable if you wanted to buy them. I obviously didn't have the money, still don't have the money. I don't make enough, but I was walking past the stuff and I noticed it. I did see graphics cards. They also have refurbished and open box graphics cards, which you would expect on a website, but not really in a store, which they had. So that was kind of cool. So some of the things I got to look at and try were, for example, I got to look at monitors. Now, there was one monitor that was 144 hertz. I believe it was a 27-inch LG monitor. They said they had an Asus, but they had sold out the day before. Like literally, all their monitors were gone. Because I wanted to take a look at the Asus 144 hertz. It wasn't there. That sucked, but whatever. I did get to look at one 144 hertz monitor, but I didn't get to play YouTube on it, so it didn't really matter. I did, however, see a television that was running on like 240 hertz, and it was playing. What was it playing? It was playing a movie, Guardians of the Galaxy. Great movie, by the way. If you haven't seen it, go and see it. Really awesome. And it was playing at like 240 hertz, but the weird thing about that kind of stuff is when you push the frame rate up in movies that were originally 23 or 30 frames per second, is that for most of the action it would be high FPS, but like there would be parts where it like dipped back to 23 to 30 FPS, which was really, really weird. Like, it doesn't stay steadily at that FPS or that hertz. Or maybe it does, but the FPS dips. And that was annoying. I don't think I'd want that. Like, if I'm just gonna watch a movie, either keep it at a steady frame rate or just keep it just low, so I don't have to worry about it. Like I realize that it can't stay at 240 hertz the whole time, and I think the monitor was doing most of the work there, like converting it so that it's a little bit more fluid, but at the same time, it just looked kind of weird. And I don't. At first, like I saw Madagascar at Walmart on the same kind of television, but I didn't like it. I mean, I did like it, but I didn't like this. So I definitely don't want that kind of television. I feel like if I just stuck with 60 hertz television, I'd be fine. Maybe even 120 if I feel so bold, plugging in maybe like a computer to the television. Otherwise, 60 hertz is fine. I would be okay with that. So I got to look at that. I also got to look at the ultra wide monitors. Now, Bullseye, a friend of mine I've talked to all the time on TeamSpeak, we were talking about monitors a while ago, and he did mention, him thinking about getting an ultra wide monitor. And while they did look cool in theory, I wasn't really interested in it. Then I started looking at them again a couple weeks ago, and I was like thinking, wow, this monitor does look pretty cool. Pretty wide. Maybe I can hang it on the wall where my monitors right now have more space. I wouldn't need like two monitors. I just have one huge monitor. 21 by 9, I believe, is two 4 by 3-inch monitors. I'm not sure. My math might be off, but 21 by 9 is pretty huge. I mean, it does honestly look like two 4 by 3 monitors side by side, but don't quote me on that. I mean, I'm pretty sure it is, but I'm pretty sure my math's off. So whatever. The point is, it's a really wide monitor, and I got to see it up close too. And after seeing it, not for me. I'm sorry. It was ridiculously wide, and it just felt uncomfortable to look at. Like there's so much stretching, you'd have to sit. Oh, that's my alarm because I might not be awake right now. I'm just kidding, but I feel like it'd be too wide for me. Don't get me wrong, the picture on it was amazing for a monitor, and colors were nice, and just the bezel and everything was perfect. But the monitor's just too wide for me. For what I do, YouTube and video editing, it does make sense sort of, but in terms of gaming, I would have to play in window mode all the time because I don't believe there's a game that can stretch 21 by 9 that would look really nice. I mean, I feel like the game would just stretch. Like, it would just stretch it. I don't think there's any game that would capitalize on that extra resolution on the sides. So, I definitely don't want an ultra-wide monitor. Also, I got to try, in the keyboard section, I got to try out Cherry MX keys because they had a keyboard there, and people, they want to buy gaming keyboards, but they're not sure which type of Cherry MX to get. There's blue, red, brown, black, and honestly, the keyboard I got to try, which was just like a test keyboard, it didn't come off. It was just there, so you just had to kind of curl your hand up and then just press the keys and see how you like pressing them down. And originally, from the way I saw it, I thought I wanted Cherry MX Brown. It's funny when I say Cherry MX. I know Cherry doesn't actually, mean colors or anything. It's just like the name of the company. I probably like pioneered it, but when I think of Cherry, I think of red. So like Cherry MX Brown, like what? Cherries are brown? No, I'm just kidding. But I thought I wanted brown because it just, the way it was explained on the internet kind of made sense, but after using the keyboard, comparing it against Cherry MX Red, I think I'd be more comfortable with Cherry MX Red. It just feels like it'd be more comfortable. I don't know if that's a keyboard error because, the keyboard had probably been there for months now and probably got touched a lot of times, like a bastard child or something, and it was just completely used. So, the touch could have been off, but for the most part, I think I want Cherry MX Red. So that felt good, actually. Being able to walk in and actually touch Cherry MX keys and be able to tell for myself which one I actually want, so I don't just order something online and not be super... I feel like I'd be super satisfied if I just blindly ordered Cherry MX Brown after reading reviews online. But a hands-on approach for something that you will touch with your hands for a good long time, makes a lot more sense. It makes a hell of a lot more sense, and I'm glad I got to go to Micro Center to test that out. So that was nice. The staff at Micro Center was really nice too. They were really helpful, really wise. They spent a lot of time with people, but it's because they wanted to get their stuff right. And that was nice. They sell a lot of stuff there, obviously. Anything that you would expect them to sell on Newegg, they sold there for similar prices. I mean, obviously marked up a little bit, and you do have to pay for tax versus when you pay online on Newegg, there's no taxes. You pay $6.99 for something on Newegg, it's $6.99. The only thing you have to pay for extra is shipping. If you pay for shipping, if there's no shipping, it's $6.99. But at Micro Center, it's in a store, so tax. Hey, that's what you get. But yeah, my trip to Micro Center was awesome. It was like visiting GameStop when I was a child, for the first time. It was really awesome, and I can't wait to go back, and I'm pretty sure that's where I'm getting all my PC parts from now, because apparently it doesn't really take that long to get there. It might take like an hour, but I think it's worth it. Anyways, that's everything that I want to talk about. If you guys have any comments, just let me know. If you guys have a Micro Center near you, why don't you tell me about your experience at Micro Center? Because it's really awesome if you're an enthusiast like myself. I don't have an enthusiast build, but I love computer parts, and kind of sucks that I'm not working at Micro Center, but I feel like that's way too nerdy for my taste. Anyway, I want to thank you guys for watching, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.